We were actually admitted to Cabrini for 41 days, waiting for them to get here. We had some issues that required us to be on the monitor, so it was a long process, but we made it to 34 weeks and we spent 26 days in the NICU. We actually saw a specialist, and on one of our tests it showed that Berkeley's blood flow wasn't where it needed to be, so it required her to be on a monitor 24 hours a day just to make sure she was safe and nothing dangerous was going to happen. So that's why we were in the hospital for so long.
So we ended up having a scheduled C-section. It was a great experience. We had staff on hand that were unbelievable. Dr. Najjar had his full staff on hand, a team for each baby. Piper came out first, and she cried immediately, and they started assessing her. Then we waited for Miss Berkeley to come out. She came out, and she also cried, and the team started on her. Dr. Najjar and his team were amazing here at Cabrini.
They took very, very good care of us, eased our minds. Berkeley actually only weighed 3 pounds, so that was kind of scary. And Piper weighed 4 pounds and 4 ounces, and so with them being only 34 weeks, it took a little bit of slow, conservative care to get them where they needed to be, so that's why we had to stay for so long. We didn't have any problems other than just giving them time to grow because they started off so small. But they did so good. The staff was wonderful. Dr. Najjar was wonderful. Every day they just did better and better, and we're so thankful for everybody and everything that they did.
They would let us in anytime we wanted to see our babies. They kept us well informed that what was going on, what they was going to be expecting the next day, and it was like we was in Cabrini's family with them. So it was a great experience for us.
Once we were discharged, Dr. Najjar encouraged us to follow up with his specialty clinic just to make sure that the girls were progressing and growing and eating, and so it was nice because we got to see all the nurses that took care of them. They also work in his clinic, so it was nice to still kind of interact with them and them to see how big the girls are getting and how well they're doing. And Dr. Najjar would just always say, bless their hearts, bless their hearts. He loved to see how much they were progressing. It's important to donate to the foundation and to Children's Miracle Network because all the proceeds stay here in the community and locally, and we're able to benefit from that with all of the NICU babies, and we appreciate it, and we just encourage everybody to continue to donate.
If it wasn't for the Children's Miracle Network, with all the donations they get, they provide many services for the Cabrini and ICU as far as getting them machines and stuff to take care of the babies with and take care of our babies with, and without them we owe them the world.